This video is not a travel guide. It doesn't have travel tips. Um, it doesn't have any other purpose other than just showing what the Dominican Republic looks like. I took most of this video while I was out on excursions visiting Dominican Republic, and I put it all together just to show what Dominican Republic looks like. In the time I was in the Dominican, I only saw 2 traffic signals. Stop signs appeared to be merely a suggestion. The worst drivers I saw weren't the cab drivers. They were the guys on the little motorcycles and the tour bus drivers. Everybody in a car, bus, truck, they seemed to drive relatively normal, but the motorcycles and the tour bus drivers drove like crazy. So they put speed bumps all over the place to try to slow everybody down. Like in a previous video, Castillo means grocery. This is a small grocery or convenience store. Always go get necessities. Right in front of us is a taxi cab in the middle of the intersection trying to pick up a passenger. Not wanting to wait, the guy in the vehicle to the left decided he's going to pass both of us in the middle of the intersection. So this kind of thing happens often. My translator says that banca means banking, but to the Dominicans it means lottery. When I saw those little booths open, they appear to sell scratch-off tickets. Another lottery booth. They're everywhere. Now I want you to note how soon after this guy passes us do you see the oncoming car go by. Just observe. What I did not know was in 2 days on a different tour, we were going to visit that house and get to see the inside of it. That's later on in the video. This bus right here in front of us, we spent a good 15-20 minutes trying to pass that bus. We're high up in the mountains on a narrow 2-lane road, and this bus has to keep driving down the center lane because the trees on the right are too low for the bus. So we spent about 15 minutes trying to get around this bus. What I did not know at the time was that this bus was from the same tour and going to the same place. Nope. Nope, can't do it. Keep in mind, we were just about to pass that bus on that blind corner. Okay, so we finally got around the tour bus just now. And this is our destination right here. Just as we pulled in the parking lot, the tour bus pulled up behind us, going to the same place. In case you've never seen how cocoa grows, this is it. Grows out of the side of a tree trunk, like a tumor. Once it turns yellow, it's ready to pick. Okay, so the tour we just went on was to Monkey Land, which I have in a previous video. And this is the same driver driving us back to our resort. But in the mountain areas, they have a lot of these little cement drainage ditches for the rainy season, so the runoff from the mountain doesn't wash out the asphalt. That's a dog, just chilling, warming his butt on the asphalt in the middle of the road. I saw this happen 5 different times in the Dominican. There are a lot of stray dogs in the villages. 5 times I saw him just laying in the middle of the road. And those are federales, or policia, just driving around with their lights on. Did I forget to mention that this was Christmas Day? You can tell by the Santa hat, right? Same tour, same day, still Christmas. But those are not actually school buses. They don't even know what school buses are in Dominican. I asked. Those are buses that pick up resort employees from the outer villages and bring them to Punta Cana for work and then take them home again at the end of their day. Stray dog. you're about to see right here happens quite often. I've seen it happen several times, and I didn't get to capture most of it. It's as if the guys on the mopeds and scooters have no regard for their own safety whatsoever. I just want to mention that the Dominican Republic has a countrywide helmet law. It is illegal to ride a scooter, moped, or motorcycle without a helmet in the Dominican Republic. Now that you know that, watch how many helmets you see. Stray dog. We just passed the red bus, then a yellow bus, then a man, then a cow. That's right, that's a cow. Soak it in. Yes, that's the same red bus. That's not so strange. I've even seen as many as 4 or 5 people on one moped. I've also seen 3 people, and one of the ladies was carrying a baby in each arm. For example, that's a baby on the front of that scooter. There's another one right behind him, and then the mom. A family of 4. That's a mom with a child on the back, standing up so she can see where they're going. Now, there are car rental places at the airport, but I think any American would be crazy to rent a car to drive here. I've heard many stories where one of these motorcycle or moped riders will do something stupid and get themselves hit, and then all of the locals will come running and blame you, and you will pay. If the police are called and the police show up, you will be arrested. You will pay. It is your fault. And on the left again, that's 3 people on a moped with a small child on the front. Stray dog. Stray dog. And that motorcycle right there, those are federales. The one on the back carrying a shotgun. I've seen a few of those, or the one on the back carrying a shotgun in one hand, finger on the trigger, swinging it around like it's a baseball bat. The federales in this country appear to be bumble idiots, like you'd see on Police Academy. But I've also heard they're very corrupt. They are very choosy who they stop, inspect, and pull over, and it's usually not the locals. This was on a different excursion where my tour guide was leading me up, and so he decided to take this little shortcut to catch up to the rest of the group in the tour bus. It really was this rough. Alright, enough of that stuff. This was a beach we visited later on in the day. The whole Caribbean is plagued with that seaweed. They just can't keep up with trying to clean that stuff up. But that didn't stop people from having fun at the beach. And the seaweed, wind, and rain stopped me from doing a little bit of people watching. And I still managed to find a little natural beauty around the island. That right there is sugarcane, not the flower. The flower's not sugarcane. Behind it, that's sugarcane.
Family, I'm going to show you how some people over here, they just connect themselves for free electricity. Look at those electrical lines after good building right here. Look at 1, 2, 3. Look at those electrical lines now. According to them, they have to spend us illegal connection. When people from the electrical company come over, they cut off those electrical lines and take the lines away. But 25 is the limit. This is out of control. And that's why the people was following. But if it is still under control, we want to remove the control of this. Well, family, we're talking earlier about the island. The island is called La Hispaniola. That means small Spain. The first name of this island, it was Quisqueya. The name of Juana came after a woman who was named Juana. Juana, she was like a midwife, a natural healer. She used to cure different people for different kind of diseases. And by respect, she turned all people to call it Mama
Stray dog.
Juana. That means Juana. And when she passed away, just the Bible get the name of Juana after the woman. Juana. Juana normally is kind of energy drink. People with energy. No. But normally it's a natural medicinal drink and also our national drink in the Dominican Republic. We are Dominicans who drink Juana. This just I think it's a yeah baby. That's the power. Well, normally when we get there, we are going to get off the bus, and then we need you all together as a group and follow me, please. Chicken. This type of chicken, we got in Criollo or Manilo.
Please explain to me what kind of Evel Knievel shit must have occurred to leave your tricycle stranded in the top strand of a barbed wire fence.
We named them Criollo or like a quality, high quality Criollo. When they size of 200 is good for a Kingston, prevent Kingston. Dame un poco de eso, exacto. You want it to go.
That's bananas right there. Just bananas. All in all, it really is a beautiful tropical island. Just beautiful. Family, that rock, we got a 55 wood stone. He just Remember that colorful house I pointed out to you earlier? This is it.
I've never heard of that one.
first he went to university of communication, then he went to change her mind now for tourism. And over here, you can see the picture of the whole family. You see husbands. So we have the living room and bedroom together. The other side they have the kitchen, the bathroom outside. This is the addition food that has to come inside from generation to generation. Yes. That's the bedroom for the main couple, the bedroom for the boys, and then the storage where they can store their open coffee beans, they store the food store here. And after looking here, now
That's 2 car batteries and a power inverter, because electricity out here can be a little wonky, and if their power goes out, they're still storing enough electricity to be able to watch TV later on or charge their cell phones. Also have a generator, a backup generator right there. Now their kitchen is in a separate building right across from them. It's not like they have to worry about, freezing, going outside in the snow. So this is their kitchen.
when they come inside, they have different kind of stove. When they have the wooden stove here and a propane gas stove over there, see? When they have only one stove, it's 100% sure the wooden stove here, and it's called fogón. We all Dominicans, we love the food when it's done there. Yeah, the food tastes a lot better. In case of you wonder how come the food tastes better, it's because of the food here is getting any
Anyway, that concludes our tour of the Dominican Republic. If I had more time, I probably would have gotten more, but that's about it.